Hi everyone, today we are going to be learning how to multiply and divide integers, and that includes negative numbers. So there are some rules that are really important to remember when we're multiplying or dividing using negative numbers. So starting in the top green row, if we have a positive and we multiply it by another positive, the answer is going to be positive. So if we just have a normal 5 and we multiply it by 2, our answer is going to be 10. In the second row, we have what happens when a positive number gets multiplied or divided by a negative number. So if we have one positive and one negative, the answer is going to be negative. And the last line in red, we have what happens when we have a negative number and we're multiplying and dividing it by another negative number. So two negatives. When we have two negatives and we're multiplying or dividing, that turns positive. And don't worry, we're going to go through a couple of examples. In our first example, we have 5 multiplied by -3. And it doesn't matter if the first or the second number is negative. If we have one positive and one negative, the answer is going to be negative. So 5 multiplied by -3 is going to equal -15. If that was -5 multiplied by +3, the answer would still be -15. In our second example, we have -81 divided by -9. Answer? The answer is going to be +9 because when we take a negative and multiply or divide it by another negative, the answer is going to be positive. All right, this is our challenge round. What's going to happen when we do -2 multiplied by -3 multiplied by -7? Well, let's do this one step at a time. -2 multiplied by -3, that's going to be a negative multiplied by a negative, so the answer is going to be +6. Now let's take that +6 and multiply it by the -7. Now we have one positive and one negative, so the answer is going to be negative, specifically -42. All right, that was the end of today's lesson. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop me a comment to this video and I'll answer. And I'll see everyone later. Bye.